Welcome back to the littiest podcast that runs on Mondays.
The
God
most
is dead.
metrosexual thing that will ever be in your ears.
Yes, sir.
This friggin' podcast.
How you doing? I'm Bryce Mills.
I'm Campbell Walker, and if you've never listened to this podcast before, the premise, well, it's not that hard to catch on.
No, look, not a religious podcast. The name God is dead. We think that all the things we're showing you on this podcast that we find from the internet, from the world around us, prove that we've just got no hope. God is dead. Humanity has been abandoned, essentially.
And look, if you hear from Bryce's radio show, or if you hear from our YouTube channel, little word of warning, we do get a little bit more rogue than we do on those platforms.
Different side to us.
It's called nuance, baby. And today, well, okay, so this case actually started in last week's episode. So you know how I said that the property owners were called Cam and Felicity, which is the name of me and my wife?
Yeah. Who's going to be joining us later in the podcast.
Yeah, incidentally. So I got a bit curious and I was like, I wonder who else shares my name. And yeah, I found a case.
All right, I'm curious. We're going to invite Fliss in here because I found, I suppose, just like a TikTok comedian that is also a mum. And I mean, is Fliss being a mum? I thought we might need a mum's opinion on how it's all looking.
Yes, Felicity, for the record, is 38 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, and let's put it this way. If you like chocolate, you'll love this case. Who doesn't love chocolate? God is dead. Case 1.
Walker Campbell.
Walker Campbell, do you say? So what is he? Is his first name Walker? Or
His first name's Walker. Now this is, so if you don't know, my full name is Campbell Walker. Campbell, traditionally, it's found as a last name. For some reason, my mum was like, nope, first name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
A last name normally.
Yeah,
It's
man.
also a soup.
Yeah, it's also, trust me, I know. Yeah.
Oh, did you get that a lot?
What do you reckon?
Soup boy, soup boy. Really?
Yeah.
Andy Warhol.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice.
Like, that would have been a cultured
Yeah,
little moment.
and I had big hair, like maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
So my name Campbell, it's, for the year that I was born, my name is the 769th most popular name, which is not very high when you think about names, and the name Cameron is about 70th. So all my life I've been called Cameron, but that is a gripe for another day. Nevertheless, in America, they have this bizarre naming convention where they're just like, I don't know, your names, they're giving people last names. They're calling people like McKaylee,
Tucker,
and Parker, and Cooper. Yeah, so I found this kid called Walker Campbell. And I was like, all right, let's have a little look. This guy's probably about 12 years old. Okay. This is what he looks like.
Oh, shit. Dude, he's shitting on you.
Yeah.
He's already a singer and a model, and he has almost like Struthless Cousin font on like his logo there.
And it's a trip to see like my name basically, but backwards. It'll be like you saying Mills Bryce.
Yeah, it would never happen.
No, not
I don't
once.
think Mills is like, oh wow, look
So
at those
about
headshots.
Walker, yeah. So he's got basically this like
Whoa.
nice website. As you scroll, the
Airbrushed to the
these like
fucking
very
nines.
like high depth of field photos come up where it's like Walker at the front and then like blurry little background, and it says Walker Campbell, TM, like they've trademarked his name. Is a young performer, model, and actor from Memphis, Tennessee. Then they do that copywriting thing, from and to. From performances to YouTube, from live performances to YouTube videos, Walker is comfortable in the sound booth and in front of a camera or audience. Known for cross-genre collaborations, Walker inspires others to break boundaries and reach for the stars together.
And that's not even the full bio. You can click for more.
We can click for more, and what you find out is basically like he's got this uncle who owns this company, and they're using Walker to basically turn him into a star. He's had a bit of experience in the church, and now Walker's been writing his own songs. Would you like to?
I thought that said. I just
Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
What? Oh my god.
No.
Let me have a look.
He's
Oh
models
yeah,
his
I'll read it
career.
out. I thought for a second it had a song called God Mode. I was thinking, wow, it's called Goldmine. Sorry.
That would've
She's
been
got a
cool.
song called She's Worth It.
Yeah.
Damn, because as a 12-year-old, you really have to like fight through all the other issues to get with the girl you want. So Walker Campbell is well on his way to making a lasting impact in the entertainment industry in his own way, while also modeling his career after some of his idols like Nick Jonas, Justin Timberlake, and Justin Bieber. Right. Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, is what it is. I'll show you a quick little flick of his gram. You can give it a describe. And look, we're not going to go through all of his music,
Wow, 17K.
Yeah, he's got 17K.
Let's not judge. Let's judge the engagement before we get. Oh
Okay.
God, there's some interesting moments on here.
Yeah, all right.
When you put your photo through like a filter to get it as a cartoon. Oh my God. Okay, he has a. I didn't even know this was a big thing in the US. Mardi Gras.
No, it's not a LGBTQ plus Mardi Gras.
Oh, what does Mardi Gras mean?
Yeah, it's like
I guess
party, I thought.
Oh, so
Yeah,
is the gay
yeah.
and lesbian Mardi Gras is the official title of?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mardi Gras of that variety. Is what
Yeah,
they're saying.
but yeah, you
Oh.
can sort of see he's kind of like looking like an influencer, I suppose.
Starting his captions with a question: are you a morning person or a night person?
Please engage with me. Engage
Please
with me
answer,
now.
answer.
All right,
Oh,
so
the
this is
YouTube-
Walker's channel. So
YouTube's-
YouTube's not as poppin'.
hasn't translated too much.
He's got 1.4K subs. Now, we don't need to watch everything. There's just one song, as you can see, I've watched She's Worth It, that I thought you would really, really like. And this song...
Is it called Fortnite?
It's called
You had to look up
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and it gets stuck in my head way more than I would like to admit.
This one?
No, that's the official lyric video.
Oh, of course.
Then he's got the official music video because,
Which
you know,
is-
when you're this big, you got to divide your views up.
You gotta do it both.
Yeah, you know, you got to milk your big singles. All right, so we're just going to watch it, Bryce.
What the hell?
Can you describe what you saw?
Well, it started out normally, and he was sitting down in a movie theater, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then he just starts walking around in a Minecraft Steve costume. I think that's his name. And
Yeah, it's Minecraft Steve.
A very good one.
Yeah,
And
it's like
he sits down on the bench and takes off the Minecraft Steve.
He's taking off the mask.
and
It's
he's
like a metaphor. It's like a...
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We spawn every morning, come back from the dead. Smash that alarm that's ringing in my head.
why are you waking up at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, but he's. I guess he's like depressed.
Is it meant to be his
Yeah,
depression?
because it's been a fortnight since. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh,
We'll get to the reason.
You watched the lyric video.
Yeah, yeah. No, but
Yeah.
what I wanted you to notice about that first line is, did you hear?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, so instead of saying I wake up in the morning, he said respawn in the morning. What you'll notice about this song, Bryce, is it
Yeah.
is full of all of these little gamer.
for the gamers.
Yeah, it's for epic gamers.
And
Yeah.
it's not spelt Fortnite like the game. It is spelt Fortnite like the 2-week period. So that could just be an epic pun.
Grab my favorite shirt, jeans and old socks. Head for the couch, fire up the Xbox.
What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. What kind of 12-year-old's allowed to go to Starbucks? He's pouring cereal into an empty Starbucks cup. Wouldn't it? Okay, like far
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
like even like man, we're both not great mental health havers, but like, hold on. When have you ever poured cereal into a used coffee cup? Have you been like that down bad? Wouldn't you just put it in a normal?
I would just go straight
glass?
into my mouth.
Straight into the mouth.
And honestly, even in my highest state, even if I'm operating at like a 10 out of 10 mental health moment, I will still put cereal straight into my mouth.
Yeah. I
that's-
just thought that's such a weirdly odd thing. And also, like, when you're a kid with mental health issues, you've got your parents there to, like, stop you from going super, super, super down bad. I don't get it. He's got, like, pizza boxes there that look way too, like, unused to be
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Then the Starbucks cups, which are empty, but also...
So yeah, it's that
It
trope.
would be moldy and shit. Like, you wouldn't put
Yeah.
cereal in there or anything. You'd be not that down bad.
I saw a decent video, not breaking down this, but breaking down that trope in a rom-com when a guy has to get his life together and they need to show him down on his luck. And
Yeah.
the guy was like, come on, man, you've been eating Cheetos and playing video games for 2 hours. You know,
2 hours.
2 whole hours. And like how,
God, no.
how basically it's this sort of like lazy writing trope when they're like, oh, you know, you're down on your luck. Here's the takeaway containers from last night's dinner still on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Here's you sideways on the couch with your arm kind of dangling off.
No one's a high achiever and has depression.
Whoa,
you can
bro.
only be down bad.
Hey, buddy, you drank a beer. You must
Whoa,
be
whoa,
depressed.
whoa. And
Yeah.
you didn't put the bottle away immediately?
So what I love about this is it's like the 12-year-old version of that. So they're basically taking that exact trope, the lazy writing trope of someone down in their luck, and now they're like, okay, well, what would a teenager have?
Yeah.
I guess Xbox controller, the Nerf gun, the soccer ball, pizza boxes. Yeah, screw it. And he's just kind of looking a bit lazy. The song continues.
That's what I do when I'm missing someone.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah, so he's missing someone. Basically, he plays gaming. He does gaming.
Plays gaming while missing her, yeah.
While missing someone. Bro, I'm so depressed. It's time to do gaming. Oh my god, sorry, the chorus is so good, but I just love that slow transition.
And they're like, what are these circle things called?
Bokeh blur.
Blockade blur?
Yeah, Bokeh. I've only ever read it, so I don't know how it's pronounced. But yeah, it's like, I mean, some people use it like a solar flare, and they'll get those sort of like blurs on the screen. It looks really cool, like in like maybe a rainy scene at night when you've got like a decent camera and a good lens. But this is clearly like an iMovie filter.
Yeah. This kid's also, sorry, he's like depressed in the gaming room, and now he's in a movie theater which looks private.
It's definitely a home movie theater. Like, Walker Campbell has some cash.
A lot of wealthy people have serious mental health issues, but I am really curious where the parents are, because clearly they have a mansion, so they would be maybe, I don't know, watching out a little bit more.
Cop this chorus. This gets stuck in my head so much.
It's been a fortnight since I've heard your voice in your smile. It's not the same shooting zombies without you. All day I run up my score, but I don't care anymore. It's really hard being me when I'm without you.
Wait, sorry, he was in a what looked like almost a hostage situation with someone. That was a little too realistic.
So we've got the lyrics here. It's been a fortnight since I've heard your voice, seen your smile. It's not the same shooting zombies without you. He does a hard T on without.
Yeah. I love a hard T, lots of diction.
Well, I just feel like maybe like the genre he's doing kind of is borrowing a little bit of R&B, and like you're more likely to hear the chew, like without you. But
kills the illusion.
Yeah, but he's saying without you.
Without you.
Yeah, all day I run up my score, but I don't care anymore. It's really hard being me when I'm without you.
So we are to understand he loves gaming.
And he loves her. All right, so it keeps going. There's a really good third verse. So now he's with the Among Us thing. I don't know what that's called. I'm fucking 31, dude.
Look the couch cushions, mining for change. Cappuccino fix to keep me awake.
Wow, real gamer nod there to have the Cyberpunk game in the bin, because it was trashed for being so underdeveloped and not ready. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that was a certified gamer moment,
That was a
wasn't
big
it?
certified dog whistle.
Ooh.
And here we are. Let's just check that this
$20 says he didn't actually throw it out.
It looks a little bit Photoshop, maybe not, but
I don't think it is.
what's he getting here? Is he actually getting Frappuccino like his lyrics say?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Just wanna
I'm
make
going to
sure it's not
screenshot.
Mummy's long black.
No, yeah. Well, let's go monk on this.
Those are Frappuccinos.
Yeah, those are Frappuccinos.
But sorry, if you're a kid, you should not be misusing caffeine. It is a tool, not a drink.
Ooh.
And you need to stay awake. You're a kid. You have boundless energy, all right? I know you're going through mental health things, but coffee's not the answer.
I'm afraid the resolution isn't good enough for us to tell.
Damn it.
If only I had that enhance button.
Yeah.
Oh, also, small note, the bin that he throws his Frappuccino into is on a skateboard.
Oh, yeah.
That's not where you'd put a bin.
No.
That's what I do when I'm missing someone.
Sing it, Walker.
It's been a fortnight since I've heard your voice, seen your smile. It's not the same shooting zombies without
That scene keeps getting me.
All day I
Like, watch the YouTube particularly. That scene is way too realistic considering everything else. He's in like a bloody hostage situation. He's like, oh well.
How'd you feel about that little Call of Duty line? So like, loot the couch cushions, mining for change. Frappuccino fix to keep me awake. Strum on my guitar. Wrote down a song. It's my Call of Duty to keep moving on.
Well, I mean, in one way I'm like, oh, it's pretty clever, but also in the other way it's like, we haven't really established like, is she a gamer? Is that why he's singing like that? And he's a gamer too?
Yeah.
But like, did they game together, or is he just like...
Yeah, what are the stakes?
I'm so addicted to video games, the only way I can express myself is through video game metaphors and similes and shit.
Well, I guess within that question, we should probably judge it.
Final judgment.
If you've never listened to the podcast before, this final judgment is where we take the case, we say, does this prove God's dead? Or maybe not. Is God actually alive? Walker Campbell we're talking about here. And his Fortnite love song. Big future ahead. I actually don't mind his voice for such a young age.
I agree with you. I think, Walker's got a bit of vocal talent going on. The song's not terrible. It's kind of catchy. It's probably what a teenager would write. So,
he's not quite at Mason Ramsey's level of like child singer, but he's honestly, I wouldn't rule him out.
It's
honestly,
not
I
too
think
bad.
he'd be good.
Like that is who he is. I thought lyrics, I agree with you. It's a clever little technique, sort of spinning the names of various games.
Advanced for a 12-year-old, definitely. We don't know though. It looks like the whole team's been in on this project.
We do actually know that the uncle has like a full record company and is trying to turn Walker into a star.
But do you reckon the uncle wrote the lyrics?
Oh, that's
what
a
I mean.
dang good question. We would love to know. It's
uncle
been a
who's a
fortnight
gamer.
since I...
Shit, maybe there's a lot of rappers and singers have a team. So as long as Walker contributed some of the ideas, then I'm happy to give him that.
Yeah? All right.
Definitely.
Okay, so is this just a benign case of kid writes songs with game in it?
What's your are you just taking it a bit personally because you're
Because he's got my name.
related to him? what could have caught your idea as what caught your eyes maybe something being negative about this case?
I think at first I found it really funny.
It is funny.
The cynic in me was just like, this is hilarious. Like, here's a 14-year-old singing about feeling.
14?
I don't know how old he is.
Oh, I'm just 12.
Yeah, fuck it. He's 12 now.
Wow. If he's 14,
Yeah.
Nah, it's good. It's fine.
So here's let's just say teenager. Here's a middle schooler.
He's a tweenie.
Yeah, here's a tween. Here's a K-Zone fan talking about feelings that I just don't think he has. I don't know, maybe I'm gaslighting, but like that sort of heartbreak, like how can we really, as grown-ups, take that seriously from a teenager?
Yeah, well, I guess that's where like all kids just like are modeling stuff when they're trying to first create, like trying to do a vlog like a vlogger or a song like a singer or trying to do
That's true.
a prank like a prankster or like, even kids that say, hello guys, and today I'm going to be doing this. And they've learned the lingo without having anything to say. Like the girl that was or the kid that was doing how to clean your carpet videos.
Oh yeah,
and making it worse.
Yeah. Opened it like a YouTuber would.
They started somewhere, and I mean, these kids just obviously bankrolled though, so that makes it easy. Like that makes it you can do a good song with a bit of bankroll. What are we thinking? Is God dead? Oh. No, it's chill. Like it's funny. I thought it was funny. I actually feel happier after watching it because it's funny.
Hey, that's good.
I'm not really laughing at him. I'm sure it's mostly with him. And if he's gonna make stuff like that, then sweet. It didn't feel too vulture-y. That's what I mean. He didn't like vulture the gaming world enough where it felt disingenuous. I mean, sure, he had a lot of music videos from kids are quite literal and quite like, this is what depression looks like, or this is what like, gaming looks like. So, and that's the parents' fault. I've definitely seen lots of kid musicians around on YouTube because they just do the rounds. And I remember there's one in particular I'm thinking of that is a kid who was making a song about a particular, like, when I say mental health issue, it's one of the more fringe mental health issues, if that makes sense. And that's going to sound weird, but we'll just leave it at that. Like it wasn't about like anxiety or one of the big five that you sort of hear in your popular culture.
The sexy ones that celebrities are allowed to have.
Yes. It was certainly a less glamorous one. And this is like an 11-year-old or something.
Okay. So basically we've got a child who's making a fringe mental health video, probably around the age of 12.
It's so obvious though when the parents are like, when you have the lyric about doing this thing, we're going to shoot you literally doing it. And then when you say the bit where like you're not happy with the bullies, wag your finger side to side to show that it's a no symbol. And then when we talk about the bit where like, and so
right, people say the metaphor, I'm drowning, and then we're see
gonna film
sort of
you in the
CGI water behind them.
And that is such a parent maneuver. It's certainly not a bankrolled parent maneuver. That's just like a parent, no matter who you are, maneuver, is to just go, how do I make my kid? Fuck, I don't have time to like storyboard this. Let's just go with literally what you're talking about. And to be fair, that's like fine. So this kid, honestly though, it didn't feel as gross as those things can do. And what the good thing is actually, he didn't get Rebecca Black Friday'd.
No, he didn't. This
You
thing
know?
has 4,000 views. I'm hoping that we don't Friday him.
Please don't Friday the kid.
Don't Friday Walker Campbell. I
We've
want to
learned
see
from that.
my namesake soar. Maybe God is dead because... Okay, so maybe God is alive because this thing hasn't blown up as cringe. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it really has every hallmark of something that could. And something
Totally.
that could hurt this child. And I just want to see him soar.
I don't know. You reckon? I seriously reckon though, in the world of that, he's done that. He's gone middle ground and he's safe. I don't think that ever will. Even if we put it on a big platform. Oh, look, it depends who's platforming it. If it's like on a big comedy podcast and like, like, and then it might. But I actually think they've kind of it's odd, but like curiously odd. It's not odd in like a oh, this is so fucking off kind of way. And you know what? This will be all of us soon. Walker Campbell.
Even Campbell Walker.
Even Campbell Walker, if we maybe at a live show,
Oh, yeah, we show some of my cringe.
maybe that's at a more intimate live show where we know everyone is there as like a podcast listener and not just like a walker by, like because that would be pretty bad to go through. So we've all been there. I've been there. You've been there, and I think this kid's luckily, even with the bankroll parents that are probably screaming at him like, "Let's do another one," and he has done a lot more. Looks like they've actually done okay, I think. So I'm pretty. Maybe we're learning. Maybe we read Rebecca Black Friday, which we have covered on the podcast before. Maybe
Well-
we've learned from that. Hopefully.
Speaking of parents, let's go to the next case. God is dead. Case 2.
Chloe's epic logic.
What a name. What a name.
Well, I didn't want to give it away.
Yeah.
And so I guess, look, am I wrong for calling this mum humor? I don't know.
Well, we've brought in our expert resident almost mum, my wife, Borat voice.
Oh, nice meme.
Thanks, dude. I'm doing Anchorman next.
Great.
Wait till I hit Family Guy.
When you get your suit jammers on.
Legend, wait for it. Mummy. No.
The baby's coming. Wait, let me get my suit jammers. If I'm staying overnight, I can't afford to not look classy.
Here we go. All right, so we have, my Borat voice, my wife, Felicity Handley. Hello.
Hi. Thank you for having me again.
No,
Thank
of course.
you. And
Sorry to bring you in under such circumstances.
Oh,
This isn't
no,
going to
I
be...
was just upstairs.
Yeah. So
Look.
true or false, you are 9 months pregnant.
True. I think. Wait. False.
No, true.
37 weeks and 6 days.
Oh, yeah,
That would
right.
be 38 weeks.
Yeah, 15 days from the due date.
Yeah, nice. And so at this point, it's going to be potentially any day because these things are always like a rough score.
That's it. Could
Yeah.
be tonight. Could be in 4 weeks.
You were saying you feel some little movements. It could be tonight.
Yeah, I've been having a bit of tightening across the belly today. Pain in the back. I don't know. And then there's the anxiety of just feeling like like you just don't. What's it? You know what is it? How I Met Your Mother, the slap thing, like the not knowing of when it's
Suit
coming.
jammers. You mean?
Multiple How I Met Your Mother references in the first 2
Wow,
minutes.
we love that show
Here's
around here.
here's another anxiety for you.
Yeah.
Being judged as a mother.
Yeah. Well, look, this is not necessarily, we don't know if this person is a mum, but it does get lumped into what we might call mum humor. And that is very much like, the classic Coco is a plant, and a plant comes from trees, and trees are salad, so therefore chocolate is salad. Like that sort of shit. Yeah.
It's a bit of sort of Minion Wine Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, what we're sort of thinking is like, you can answer, this isn't a trick question. Did you think that was funny? That
The cocoa.
the salad thing?
No.
Well, the good news, you will in a couple of weeks. Automatically, you'll think it's funny. And so
Comes in the
Cam will
lettuce
start
bag.
doing, legend, wait for it, dairy.
Dairy.
That sort of shit. Hi, I'm Dad, blah, blah, blah. You know
Yeah,
all
I'm
those
going to be
jokes.
making like epic Star Wars moment memes
Oh
with
my
my
God.
children.
Oh, you know
We're
what
going to
you-
be speaking Dothraki.
Fuck, you know what you guys can't
I'm
do?
going to be an epic geek who fucking loves science.
Two things. Don't pull up wearing like New Balances to the birth and be like, my wife. Remember that guy who sounds like
You were so rude to him.
I was so rude. It's like dressing up like a dad, but my wife didn't want to let me wear this, so I had to settle for this. It's just like, dude, just go there and support her.
Yeah,
like,
just have a human moment.
just have
fella.
a kid. Look at your kid and not think about Reddit for a second, but also, like, just don't think about clout for one moment.
Just the Wojak point, like
Yeah.
at his child, like, oh.
And also, what you guys really can't be doing, please, is like,
Thank you for the advice, just preemptively. Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you've received so much in the last couple of months, but like, please don't try to win Halloween. How like these parents won Halloween with their epic costume for their kid.
Okay. So here's my winning Halloween costume idea.
Yeah.
I think this would be pretty freaking adorable. All right, so Charlie Brown and Lucy, and then we can dress her up as Snoopy.
See,
How epic!
that could be that's actually nice and not epic. It was like if you dressed her as Pickle Rick and you were Rick and Morty, then it might be actually really bad.
That would be so funny.
So there are levels to it. Dress her as or like you're trying to like win her over the internet and dressing her up as someone from what's that Big Mouth that show?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Isn't that so inappropriate?
Cute little
Like
Yeah, the tiny dick.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
epic parenting moment.
Giving away the sex. Oh well.
oh yeah, yep, go.
Oh no, Cam said it before too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I did. Yeah, all right.
I don't want to
so-
do an epic gender reveal.
All right, yeah. So
You don't want to do one of those gender reveals where the dad is furious it's not a boy,
Oh my
and
God.
they still put it online. You didn't want to do that?
no,
I don't get it.
I just wanted to do Euphoria, tweet, Halloween, catchphrase. This is what I'm doing. Am I fitting in? Am I the person right now?
Dress up your kid as a character from Euphoria. That'd be fucked.
Be like, come on, fandom. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's just like people expecting K-pop fans to do stuff. It's like, no, man, they're
Yeah.
just not going to do stuff. All right,
yeah.
okay, so let's get to the thing.
All right, very simple stuff here. We have a TikToker.
That was like 8 layers of irony. That was too much.
Oh, we're
Okay.
in it now. This is just a 20-second TikTok, so no one like.
So
worry.
nobody. Oh, I've seen this video.
I might
So,
have seen this too.
To describe it, we
This
have
is the best video.
we
of
have a
all
lady
time.
who I guess is that a wedding ring? Are we thinking wedding ring?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang on.
yeah. She's
No,
got an
that's her
engagement
right
ring
hand,
as well.
but-
Oh no,
Oh no, that's right hand.
but
that's
it could
left
be
hand.
it could be switched. You know how
Actually,
like,
she might have joked
she
about
could
being
oh no, because
single.
Nutella is forward. No, Nutella's backwards, so it is the left ring. Monk. That was monk.
That was a monk moment.
Epic monk, certified monk moment.
Want a handshake or you need to sanitize? So anyway, we have a block of dairy milk in front of her. What's really important is this jar of Nutella, big jar, and a big chunk of chocolate. Wearing like a leopard, but like a light, sort of like a weird off purple,
Like poor
coloured-
man's Camilla dress.
Yeah, with like leopard print on it.
Over
And
the shoulder with the bra strap coming out too.
yep, and
Circa 2003, Big Brother, Gemma.
Oh, the
but
Apple Watch.
vajazzled Apple Watch and the I guess we'll call it like a Tiffany core bracelet.
And the backdrop, her house is very much sort of kit home core.
Yes.
Yeah.
Child
Now all of
kitchen.
this stuff we know and love people that tick all of those boxes. So
Yes.
this is it's but what's
This
it's
has
what
never
comes
been an
next.
anti-Chugi podcast.
No,
it just
God,
comes
no.
up a lot.
But have a listen and a watch to this.
Sometimes I tell myself, Chloe, do not have chocolate for breakfast. But then I remember, my name's not Chloe.
Wrecked!
Sucked on that. Self-conscious.
Wrecked!
Our own brain got owned. She owned herself, bro. Let's just check. Her name's actually Carrie, and look at this epic moment here.
But then I remember,
Oh, remember
my name's not Chloe. So, I have it anyway.
and dips the chocolate in the Nutella and eats it.
The best part of that entire video is how she punctuates using the snap of the Kit
Yeah.
Kat. And then I remember, my name's not Chloe. It's like an ad. It's like she's borrowed her like cadence
Yeah.
from advertising. It's beautiful.
It really does feel like that. So I noticed a huge laugh on this side of the room.
I'm sorry.
Not so much.
Somebody fucking sorry. Just before we get into that, do you remember that DM you got?
Hyena laugh?
Yeah, and Cam's hyena laugh.
Oh, good to know.
Oh, Whoopi Camberg over here.
I think it's actually great. So then we have, look, not a big laugh on this side of the room, Fliss.
Oh,
and
I go silent with like anything that makes me cringe anyway. It's because I'm seething inside.
yeah, okay. Okay, well, look, we've seen it. Do we need any initial thoughts or we just judge it?
I kind of wouldn't mind the thoughts of an expectant mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose the thing is, that's so funny. I remember the time I fell off my dinosaur laughing. You know, like the first time, I probably would have laughed at that. I would have been like, no, that's good.
Do you mean like 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah, we're back in like 2008.
When it was a Facebook group that
Yeah.
that one person
Yeah.
joined, like Tina Pachin liked eating,
Oh, that's
you know,
right,
like,
yeah.
don't eat chocolate for breakfast, Chloe. My name's not Chloe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she buys the merch.
It had to have been in probably written form. I would have seen it.
Yes.
And I would have put my own voice on it, and that would have made
Yeah.
In one of those
That-
e-cards, do you remember those ones? And they were like coloured. It would always be like sort of
Pink.
a deep pastel, sort of these colours behind you guys. So yeah, like
this pink.
yeah, like that pink, yeah, sort of salmony pink, and it would have like these old 1800s looking illustrations,
Yeah.
and it would be like, but then I can't give a fuck because I like wine.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. Love my mum, but she had them.
them on the
Oh,
fridge.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry to cancel
On the
you, mum.
fridge.
Probably.
Wow.
And a little bit of that. Why doth thine do something?
Yeah.
How about? Oh, it was always like you know, like it would be like the old English, like it would say like turn down for what, but in like
Yeah.
old English, English speak,
yeah.
you
What is
know?
it? Disregard females, acquire currency.
Oh,
that sort of.
With a
Oh my god.
a pug with like a top hat. And then Chloe appears with a fucking chocolate.
Bro, Chloe is epic.
Or Carrie. Her name's actually Carrie.
Carrie. Oh my god.
I just remembered now her name's not Chloe, so I get to eat chocolate for breakfast.
That was the whole point of the video.
And also, like, yo, you're an adult. You can fucking eat whatever you want. Like,
Chloe.
Chloe, do not have chocolate for breakfast.
Oh my god. I want nothing but the best for that woman.
I seriously do. And you know what? The good news is, her other TikToks, she really just shakes off the hate. She's just like, oh, well, like, you know, it's funny. And she's really just enjoying herself on the app, actually. So that's awesome. And this is Carrie, Chloe. We're not trying to pile on here. We're talking about the era of humor that you've chosen. It's like I could say that the guys who made 2.5 Men are probably pretty respected comedy people, but I will not for a second ever think that show is like good. You know?
Man.
Winning. That vibe.
I suppose it's a bit like who's allowed to tell a joke.
Ooh.
You know, 'cause,
Oh.
like if that's, you know, water cooler joke kind of conversation or something, but it's because it's on TikTok and because what I said before, like I would have seen that joke, about probably 10, 15 years ago,
Yeah.
and maybe laughed back then when I was a bit younger,
Yeah.
not yet a mum, and I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about at the moment is. Like, why can't... Because this shit is what I hated so much. I saw it so much with Facebook and a couple of friends I went to uni with.
Yeah.
Where they would take stuff from Tumblr and then just put it as a status and claim it as their own. And then they would get all the likes and comments.
I saw that
Everyone-
shit too, yeah.
Do you want me to call him out? Lewis. Love you, Lewis. You're a great dude. But we know that you were copy-pasting all of your statuses in like 2013 from Facebook. From Tumblr, sorry.
I know a kid that did that. His name was Nick Richardson.
Yeah. And I remember, Fliss,
chick called
you were getting
Emily.
so annoyed that you like started taking screenshots of that and screenshots of the
Yeah,
Tumblr. And you're like,
gee.
fuck is this bullshit? Should I
Yeah.
call him out?
It gave me so much satisfaction. I was never going to just send him a picture of it, but I knew.
You knew. The moral police knew. I think actually you probably brought up a really good point, and that is like, it's all about who's the intended audience. And you know what? That shit would fly on Facebook and would do so well. And it's like, we can't sit here and watch in 2018 like a Jake Paul vlog and be like, this sucks, because we're not who he's trying to entertain. He's trying to entertain children, so it's not intended for us. We can laugh at it as sort of like adults, but it's also like, I wouldn't watch Play School and be like, damn, this shit used to be way better when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I just would be like, cool, this is what it looks like now. It's like, so I guess this Chloe video, she's doing it for her fam and her fans, you know? So where TikTok is probably not where many of them are. And well, slowly but surely they're finding it, but like, she'd be killing it on Facebook if she just got some black bars, top text, bottom text.
A couple of laugh emojis.
Yeah, she'd be killing it.
Oh, should we judge it?
Let's judge it.
Final judgment.
If you've never listened to the pod before, this is the part where I've listened to the pod so many times and I can't remember this little bit. If you've never listened to the pod before, this is the part where we judge the content. Does this prove, is God dead or alive? Campbell.
Oh.
I'm Phoebe Judge. Is God dead or alive? So like you guys brought up in the tail end of that a really good argument of context sort of influencing the content. So the context that, I guess Carrie Chloe is on a youth app for youths, and she's making a joke that's probably more targeted to early 40s, like, fuck, I've had a long day.
People older than her, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. But it's like, people who've had a hard day just want to get home and think. They're not chronically online people.
They want they want a little bait and switch.
Yeah.
They just want a little bit, I'm thinking this, you said the other thing.
Garden path. Yeah.
Literally all they need.
That's all, and just a quick laugh, inoffensive, like, oh, good one, Chloe Carrie. Like, and that is necessary. I think God is dead because there are too many edgelords.
Oh.
I'm going to cancel myself in this
wanna-
half. I bet the comments are super supportive. I bet that's the meme.
Oh, well, let's see. I don't think they are. It also...
I put too much faith in the internet again.
If I don't find it in 20 seconds, because I just saved it for quick access, but it's all the way down in, like, here. If I don't find it in
Bryce,
10
stop
seconds,
playing Candy Crush. Bryce is playing Angry Birds in space.
Bryce, do not have Angry Birds for breakfast.
Then I remember.
Then I remember, I like Doodle Jump.
It's not breakfast in Japan. Time zone.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Chloe. Animals are people, and people are salad, and salad is me, and I'm awesome. That's not even...
You're just going to ramble while you scroll?
Yeah, I'm sort of like not really making sense. I'm
All
finding
right,
a lot
Fliss,
of great
I'm gonna
bangers on
while
here.
he scrolls, I'm going to ask you, God dead live.
The thing is that if this is sort of classified as mum, it's just a type of mum.
Yes.
And I'm here because I'm about to be a mum, and my identity is going through a bit of like a transition from being like who I am and wanting to just be who I am, but a mum. And I'm scared that it's like, the full moon's gonna come out, and then I'm gonna start wearing Ugg boots and like puffer jackets and shit, and start talking about chocolate and.
Do you know what though? I actually genuinely reckon. Oh fuck! I actually think though what this might be a symptom of is it's like who you surround yourself with, right? And so like there's like pockets of mums that are even like in their like 30s who kind of get onto the like they're on that wave and on that train, but I don't think it's automatic. I think it just starts to happen because their TikTok algorithm changes and just weird shit like that. Where,
I also
like,
think
you
it's
kind
happened
of
before the child. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Like they were like a little. They had
yeah.
the seeds of that as like a teen, even. For sure.
Yeah.
There's telltale signs.
I think like I just have an idea of who I want to be as a mum, like, which is just maintaining my identity as it is, and then just becoming a mother, like just doing what you have to do, picking up shit and cleaning after them and feeding them and dropping everything for them, but not. I don't want to. Where I don't. It's so like what happened the other night was. Because I'm going to become a mum, I was looking, I don't really have a lot of clothes. I wear like a lot of modesty, high turtleneck stuff, just because I like that. And I was looking for shirts or just things that assist with nursing. So it needs to be like wrap dresses or buttons or something where you can like pop your shirt open to feed the baby. And so I just Googled mum fashion and it ruined my night because like it just came up with images of, like,
I'm going to Google it right now.
Yeah,
for Bryce.
okay. Like skinny jeans, Ugg boots, North Face puffer vest, scarf, hair kind of tousled up.
I have Googled this for Bryce just so that we can get a strong reaction. Mum fashion. Oh. Just describe it and then we can end this case.
This is like young mum fashion, right? It's kind of like... it's like horse riding clothes. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Ag girl. I went to a private school in the country, and and this is what all the ag girls were wearing.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
an ag girl moment. It's kind of like,
Oh,
save these pictures, dude, because we're gonna put them up on the fucking thing.
I got him.
This is like a stripy top with a green vest and blue, the type of blue jeans, the shade of blue that makes you just want to fucking really think about it. I don't know, dude. I don't think, like, don't worry. This isn't automatic. I feel like this was...
yeah.
This was
See,
always
is this
the
what I'm
path.
going to turn into?
Yeah, no.
Like, is this my future? No,
There's
because
no way.
I was Googling it because I wanted, we've seen, pictures of Rihanna and what she's looking like and how she's just,
Imagine if Rihanna started dressing like that.
Imagine if Rihanna, then I remembered My name's not Chloe.
Yeah, so like
It's Rihanna.
My name's actually, yeah.
Rhiannon. Yeah, that would be her name. Oh god, that would be
I
her
think
name.
is her real name Robin? I can't remember.
We are getting off topic.
Sorry. But yeah, anyway, I was Googling it because I'm like, what is like the kind of high fashion, like what can I kind of do? Also, like I've just dressed like a 12-year-old boy my whole life. So I don't, and I'm like, do I have to adapt? Like, doesn't my kid need to see? Anyway, so that was a bit of a mindfuck.
So is Carrie or Chloe throwing you off and maybe making you reassess some things?
Well, no, because I think I can reject that. It just makes me aware that there's that kind of mum. And then, like there's this show I really like, Big Little Lies, and it's got Zoe Kravitz in it. And she's such a cool, hip yoga teacher, makes her own jewelry. She's got tattoos. Everyone really loves her. And like, I'm like, where was that? Like boho mum, really. Like,
Yeah.
and that was kind of, the show has different kinds of mums in it.
Yeah.
Mum
So-
representation. if
Yeah,
you
we're
will.
talking. I just needed. Yeah, mum diversity.
We need more mums in our screens. We need them to be different, and that will change the world
That's
for mum.
fully a thing. Like ever since I found out I was going to be a dad, I've followed so many guys who I didn't know were dads, and I'm like, oh, thank God it doesn't all become like glazed over dead eyes in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Campbell, do this task now.
Ball and chain, my mother-in-law.
Oh God.
And woohoo! Yaha. Okay, so
Yeehaw.
that wasn't a scathing episode at all. No, we loved Walker Campbell and we loved Chloe/Carly.
Yeah, Carrie,
Carrie!
I think.
Oh, I didn't love her enough.
Fake fan.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Name 3 of her chocolates. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you can find links to anything in the show notes. I don't know.
Truethless69 on social.
And Bryce is Bryce Females. Check out God is Dead, Not Clickbait.
Yeah, it's all down below. Everything. TikTok, YouTube, Discord.
Discord.
Is
Yeah,
it? We
so
don't plug that on here.
people are always sending us cases, and they're sort of coming in like different ways. So
3
if-
different avenues.
Yeah.
Our personal Instagrams, our personal TikToks,
Yeah,
our personal
emails. Yeah.
DM,
So now
Instagram.
we've just got the Discord, and that can also just be a bunch of us all, cringing in unison.
Yeah, make sure you check it out. There's some sneak peeks and all that kind of good stuff in there, which we're excited to keep exploring that little Discord. So
Sneak peeks, tips and tricks,
sounds like something.
and the hottest hits.
Yeah.
Over at the God is Dead Discord.
the teen zone.
Dude, we should call it the Teen
Teen
Zone.
Zone.
That's so good. God is Dead Teen Zone.
We'll have a channel called Teen Zone. But hey, that's there for you to enjoy. Please review, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Really appreciate it. If you can get tickets to the live show, where links is in the description as
It's
well.
your Call of Duty.
Go, yeah. Can you? What's one of the other things he says? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's my fucking midnight right now. Internally, I'm fucking there.
Yeah.
This is my 12th hour of fucking work, and you think that I haven't learned anything? I have.
Bryce is going Joker mode, so we're going to end the pod. Come to the live show in the Gold Coast. Tell all your friends. Tell 45 friends about God is Dead. Love you.
Love you.
Case closed.